Hi there, my name is Galvin. Hope you are doing well after the circuit breaker. During this period, many buyers and sellers have many questions for me after they have seen multiple bullish and bearish reports on the property in the news lately. I believe many of them have the same questions as what you are thinking in your mind right now. As such, I would just like to do a short 5 minutes video clip to go through the 3 most commonly asked questions during this period, and hopefully my sharing today will benefit you. The first question is, will the property market crash? As you can see from this graph over here, the stock market is usually correlated to the property market. We can see this in the 1997 Asian financial crisis as well as the 2008 financial crisis. During that period of time, STI and DJIA dropped with the property prices following suit. So let's see what's happening during the COVID-19 2020 outbreak. So far, the stock market has dropped more than 30% at its low, while the private property price index PPPI has remained pretty much resilient with single low-digit decreases. Why is that so? This is because after the global financial crisis in 2008, Singapore was facing an asset bubble due to the quantitative easing or the printing of money. The increase in property prices is growing at such a tremendous speed that it becomes a concern to the government as the rise in property prices outgrows the real income growth of buyers. As such, the government has put in place many cooling measures to keep the prices in line with economic fundamentals. At any time during a crisis, the government may decide to remove any cooling measures to cushion a crash in the prices. As you can see, the seller's stamp duty, SSD and ABSD, were put in place to end speculation effectively as it makes it difficult for buyers to flip properties. In addition, there is no more 90% loan-to-value ratio. With the implementation of TDSR and 75% loan on the first property and 45% on the second one, it prevents buyers from over-leveraging, and that is why you cannot see much fire sales happening lately. To put this into perspective, from 2007 to 2019, there was population growth of 1.1 million. However, property transactions actually decreases from 210,000 from 2006 to 2012 to a low of 135,000 during the period of 2013 to 2019. The reason is because 135,000, these buyers are genuine buyers who believe in the potential long-term growth of private properties. The second question we often get asked during this period is whether this is a good time to buy properties. Now, the next question to ask yourself is whether you are badly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. If life is as normal during this period, we believe that this is actually a good time for you to enter the market. And why is that so? You can see from this slide over here on quantitative easing. During the period of QE1 to QE3 from 2008 and 2013, STI increased at 6.2%, while Dow Jones increased 31%. During the same period of 5 years, property prices increased tremendously of 31.6% instead. Now we are at QE4. What do you think will happen then? Next, you can see a massive foreign influx of deposits coming into Singapore with a record 62 billion happening in April 2020. This represents Singapore being a safe haven. And thirdly, you can also take advantage of the current low interest climate. With the current low interest rates, this has led to substantial savings for property buyers. Moreover, you can see from this table over here, robust sales are still ongoing even during the circuit breaker when sales galleries are closed. Now, the third question is, where should you buy? When you purchase any property, it is important to pay attention to the master plan. The master plan by URA outlines the growth areas and urban transformation in Singapore for the next 5 years and beyond. We have actually consolidated a handful of projects and upcoming opportunities which are benefiting from the master plan. So, here's the 3 most frequently asked questions. If you'd like to find out more on the market situation due to COVID-19, or if you'd like to find out more about the master plan and urban transformation, do give me a shout out and I can share more in details with you via Zoom. This is Kelvin signing off. Thank you for listening.